Good morning. This is Teen of Christian Baguio Creatives, and today I would like to share to you some tips, some knowledge, some tidbits that I have experienced and gathered through my freelancing journey. I'll bet I'm still a newbie in this industry, but I hope you can learn from them. You can apply them to your everyday life, not just for your clients, but also for your own brand as an online professional. Okay, so today I will be calling this day one of learning Sesh with me. Today I will be discussing about who your ideal customers are, how to know them, how to create them, and the importance of having such for your own brand or for your own client. So if you're a business or if you're an online professional, this speaks to the one that you are catering to. So if you're a social media manager, who is your target client? Do you cater financial advisors? Do you cater fitness or wellness coaches? Or do you cater business owners? So it's really a big help when you specify who your ideal customers are, and it will help you navigate the campaign or the marketing strategies that you will be using. All right. So the question is, who is your target client? Okay. As a brand, as an online professional, as a freelancer, who are you catering to? Okay. You should be able to know them by heart as much as possible, because it will help you later on to understand their pain points and how you as a professional or as a brand can help them answer or alleviate those pains. Okay, so your ideal client can be a woman in the medical industry, in the medical field. So that would be a doctor, a nurse, a medical technologist, and the like. Or it could be a man, a male, a professional. It could be children, okay? You have a specific age, like 0 to 7 years old. Or it could be students, high school or college ones. Okay, so you should be able to describe them wholly, like as an identity or as a specific person. Okay, so before we go on to discussing what is it and how you can create one for your business, let's describe first an ideal client avatar or a buyer's persona. Okay, there's actually many names that we use to describe them. So they are basically a research-based profile. Okay, so ibig sabihin, it means that you should be able to research on them and you should be able to identify them one by one. Okay, that best describes a target customer. Okay, so siya yung magsasabi kung sino yung i-cater mo, siya yung talagang pinag-aralan mo, and you looked on in every bits and pieces of the identity or the being of that person. Okay, so why do we need to create one? Bakit kailangan pa? Why not just do the campaign or do the marketing, do the advertisements and whatnot? Okay, so basically, if you have this, if you have the persona and you have this ideal client already in mind, you can do targeted marketing strategies. Okay, you can specifically speak to that person. All your posts will be targeted to him or to her alone. And with that in mind, your customer will feel that parang ako yung kinakausap nito, di ba? This speaks to me. She is showing me my problems and she is making me realize what I can do with them, okay? You want that feeling or that emotion that will be evoked or felt by your client. Brand alignment, yes. You can revamp or you can rebrand your whole campaign so that it will be able to speak to your ideal client. And then after all of this, so you have aligned your marketing strategy, you have realigned your plan, your campaign goals and such. What you have or what you expect is actually to create a better engagement, all right? Since your campaigns is speaking to your ideal clients and they'll realize that it is for them, then they will surely be converted from prospects to leads. Okay, they will actually buy your products. They will visit your page more often. You will do inquiries, and later on, it will be converted to sales. All right. So basically, yun yung ating end goal. Our end goal is to create sales. Our end goal is to make our ideal client to from our prospect to client and to loyal customers at that. Okay, so when we create our ideal client avatar, we should always remember that your buyer's motivation, their pain points, their wishes, their needs, write the story and the strategy and not the other way around. So hindi pwedeng mag-campaign ka na whatever you just want. So for example, I want this to be posted and all. But then this or the one you are feeling is not what your customers need. Okay, so there should be a shift in perspective wherein your ideal clients, your buyers are the ones that are number one, and they are the highlights of your campaign. Okay, so how do we create an ideal client avatar? What are the questions we should be asking, and what are the details that we need to create one? So here is your ideal client, and you should be knowing them first by demographics. Okay, when we say demographics, it means their age. This should be a specific age, like 20 years old, 30 years old, 50 years old, and their gender, if they're male or female, okay, or whatever gender they are accustomed to or they feel affiliated with, okay? And then their job description. So if they are teachers, there are doctors, nurses, and the like. Their salary, okay, you can include that too. What range, or if you have like a target salary in mind. And what else? Their family status, if they are single or married. Okay. So those are part of the demographics. Another one is the buying and SOCMED, the social media behavior of your ideal client. So where do they usually stay? Do they spend their time in Facebook, in Instagram, in Twitter, TikTok, and the like? And how do they usually spend? Okay, do they research first before they before they buy something, or they ask groups, or they look for recommendations? Okay, those are the buying and the social media behavior. Next one is interest. Okay, are they interested in books, in plants, in travel? Okay, geographic. It means their location. So where do they live? Do they live in a province? Do they live in the metro? Okay. Next one is their problems. What are their pain points now? So what are their usual complaints? Okay, you should be knowing this one because the problems are the ones that we'll be addressing in our marketing campaigns later on. Psychographic, what do they think about? What are their, it's related to the interest. What do they enjoy doing? Okay. What what ignites their passion in life? Okay. What emotions do they usually feel when doing these things and that? And lastly, but not the least, are their goals. What do they want to achieve in their life, in their career? Okay, we should be asking these things in order to create this whole package of an avatar, perfect for our client. Okay, so this is an example that I did. So if you'll see, I have here my avatar. Okay, sorry. Then I have placed a name so that it will speak to me. Okay, parang may kinakausap kang tao, right? So you should really place a name, put a name to your avatar. So here I say Imelda is 30 years old. Okay, that's the demographics. So yung age matters because you will specifically have to research on the interest of 30 years old. Okay, so knowing that will greatly influence or greatly help you in your campaign. She's a business owner. That's her job title. Driven and very keen on details. Okay, psychographic. She values honesty and teamwork and promote a safe working environment for all. Okay, so you can see what her values are. especially that she's a business owner, and what her value in building her team or promoting her work environment. Her employees value her dedication to the business and commend her genuine concern for all of them. Okay. She enjoys attending expositions, all right, and learning new trends and enhancing the culinary experience of her customers. Okay. She enjoys attending expositions. That's an interest. So, a part of your campaign can include doing expositions, doing pop-ups, doing workshops, because you know that she likes them, and eventually she will attend when you will do something like that. She enjoys reading food blogs. All right. So you should be writing blogs, okay? And magazines. She finds IGTV and Reels informative. Okay, that's the social media behavior. So when your customer is in Instagram and she enjoys IGTV and Reels, you should also be in Instagram, and the content that you are making should include videos and Reels, okay? Because they find them informative. And with that, you will realize and you'll know that your ideal client will be watching and will be waiting for video uploads from your brand. All right, so that's how you create one ideal client avatar. There are actually many ways that you can use. You can do it by list style, or you can do it mind map style. So it depends. Sa inyo na kung paano nyo siya gagawin later on. So how about if you created one avatar? Do you need to create one? Well, it depends. Depende sa business mo, depende sa service or the products that you are selling or endorsing. For example, you have here a cosmetics brand. Okay, cosmetics, it may include facial cream, lipsticks, toner, and the like. So what do you think? Do they have to create only one avatar? Or can they create multiple avatars? Okay, let's see. So here, yes. So for a cosmetics brand, the brand targeted two clients in mind. Okay, but actually they can do many more. But for this example, I will just enumerate two clients. Okay, so one is a mom, all right, and the second one is a teen. Okay, a teenager. So what is the purpose and what benefit do they get from there? So they are targeting a specific segment of society. So if they will say that these products are for moms, they need to address the pain points or the concerns of moms, okay? So sa mga moms like us, ano bang pain points? So usually, especially if you're a new mom, lagi kang puyat, so you worry about your wrinkles, you worry about your eye bags, okay? You worry about not sleeping well, especially in the night, okay? So that is something that this brand is trying to address in order to help moms like us feel happy about their skin, or wherein they can actually improve their confidence, okay? And another segment that they are addressing are the teens, the teenagers. So what are the usual concerns of teenagers? Okay, what did you experience when you were a teenager? So for me, it will include oily skin, pimples, because that's the height of your hormone levels. Everything is going out of your skin, and you will have acne problems and all. So this brand can specifically target those concerns, and then their post will speak to teenagers specifically. Okay, so as you can see, you can create many avatars depending on the brand or what industry you are in. All right. So how will you get to know your customers? So you now know that there is a need to create an avatar. You now need the importance of creating an avatar. But how will you be able to get to know them better? How do you make a mind map? How do you make a list? Okay, these are the ways that you can use to help you get to know them. First, using social media insights and analytics, okay? Kung meron na kayong Facebook page, if you have a Facebook page, and then you have people liking, reacting from your post and the like, there's an option to get the insights. Okay, you will see the demographics of your target, of your audience. Okay, then you will see where they are located, what is their age, gender, and the like. Okay, or you can use a third-party platform to know that. And then using that, you can curate more feeds for those target audience. You can use lead magnets, okay? You can make something like, in order for you to get this freebie, yes, you can do it, freebie, free seminar, you will get their name, their email address, their age, their location, and you can use that one. And then you will see later on from that data that those people are interested with your products, with your freebie, or with the services that you're offering, okay? Now you can target them with your post and other marketing strategies. You can do surveys, yes. So you can send out Google Forms or other sheets that you can use, wherein it will be specifically described, or you will need those data like name, address, their interest, their pain points, and so on. Or if you're already a brand that has been going on for a long time, you can use your previous data to understand better your ideal clients. All right. So why? This is the summary of why we are doing this, or why you should know who your ideal clients are. So the more you know your customers, the better you can serve them. Okay. So it's like speaking to them using your post or using your graphic images that you are curating for your social media platforms. So by knowing them, you can speak to them, and hopefully through the process, they will engage and be a client, buy your services, or buy the products that you are selling to them. All right. So that ends my presentation, my short learning session with Dean. I hope you had fun learning with me as I had fun making this presentation. And if you have any questions, please feel free to add them in the comment section. And don't forget to like and follow my page, Christine Baguio Creatives. I'm in Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,